My name is Gemma Rosenthal and this is Creative Hearts, and today's topic is versatility and mastering the art of living a creative life. So I've been talking to various creative people, and often people will say to me things like, well, I really enjoy dancing, but I also like art, and I also like singing, and I also like drawing, and I also like writing, and I never know which one to pick, and I feel like I'm a jack of all trades. And this is something that not just one person has said to me, but many people have said to me. So I'm starting to see a pattern, and I'm thinking, well, actually, this is something that I don't find a problem in my life, because I've accepted that I enjoy creativity itself. So if I want to do some art, I'll do some art. If I want to do some singing, I'll do some singing. That's the wrong way around. If I want to write a poem, I'll write a poem. If I want to do a blog, I'll do a blog. If I want to do a video, I'll speak on a video. And I see it as a wonderful gift that if you are a versatile creative, if you are a multi-passionate creative person, you are a massive gift to this world. And don't give up that gift, because what you have is the ability to tap in to the creative source of life, creativity itself, and apply yourself in multiple different areas. On that note, I have a new single out. It's called As a Woman. It's actually a poem, and the poem was also, so we put it to music, but originally it was performed on stage and I danced to it. And then it was published in this book called The New Woman: Stories of Kintsugi Experiences. Now, Kintsugi is to do with these bowls, which you can actually break up. Now, I haven't actually made it yet, but you can. So the idea is that the bowl is smashed and then put together with gold. So everyone that's in this book has had some experiences, and then they've grown from those experiences. And yeah, so you get these gold things, and you can smash this and you put it back together with gold. But yeah, I've not actually done it yet. So just to reiterate, you don't get that with the book, but this is just something I got given separately. But basically, to come back to the book, my chapter is called Dancing with a Voice, and I talk about my mental health, my journey of writing this poem, and how it became a dance as well, and also how I write songs. So coming back to the versatility thing, it's amazing how when you allow yourself to be versatile, you can just create so many different things. And now we have actually put it together with music. So I've worked with Javier Barrios and Sadie Kuo Fedorova in this single. Check it out. The links are below. Now, there are times when you will want to focus on a certain form. So for example, if I'm releasing a single, I'll have to focus on creating the music for a period of time, and then I may focus on the video for a period of time, and that may mean that I'm focusing on choreography or directing or creating the concept for the video, or it might be, designing the costumes or whatever it is. I do a lot of things myself because I have to, as an independent artist. Well, I don't have to. I do get support on some things, but yeah. So what I'm saying is that you do want to focus. When you're focusing on something, that means you can get the best out of it, and you can really put your whole heart into it, which is of course what Creative Heart's about, because it's not just about creating, it's about putting your whole heart into anything that you create. But never limit yourself when it comes to your creativity, because we don't do this as children. Children don't necessarily, maybe some do. Now, I'm not talking about people who have a focus and they want to master that focus and they do that one thing, and that's a great thing. And there are some people that really enjoy choosing one thing and really getting good at it. I'm talking about for those people that don't have one thing that they just want to do but enjoy many things. If you are doing creativity, if that's your thing to be creative, this is for you. So, and even if you're not one of those people, it's good to learn about it, right? Because you can expand your perspective, you can grow through learning about how other people do it. So for me, it's about mastering the art of living a creative life is about infusing creativity into every aspect of your living being. So it's almost like you live and breathe creativity. So even if it's like you're putting on an outfit, I'm thinking, well, let's, have the red match the red, and then, have a bit of shimmer here and there of the hearts and the hearts. Do you know what I mean? It's about, oozing creativity through my speaking as I'm moving, I'm animating myself, I'm living and breathing life. Now, you might say, well, I can do that sometimes, but I can't do it all the time. And you might be right there. There might be times where you're not focused on creating something. So, for example, like when you're doing the washing up. But it might be that you might want to sing a song as you're doing the washing up. You might want to appreciate the art of the mug and the way that it feels in your hands, the bubbles as they disappear and appear, as it turns from liquid into bubbles as you're putting it in the washing. And it's about seeing these moments, recognizing the art in life, and allowing yourself to be part of it. You are part of creation. And this is the cure to things like your depression, anxiety, worry, all these things that get us down. If you start to live a creative life, you won't feel as heavy because you're using your energy into something. You're channeling it. You're allowing it to spark. Now, this might sound like a contradiction, but obviously a lot of creative people do have mental health problems, and myself included. I have actually gone through some very serious mental health conditions. So I'm not downplaying that creative people can struggle, but it's not the creativity that's making them struggle. What makes us struggle as artists is we get in our heads about it and we worry about it, right? When I say lack of discipline, I don't mean that you're doing dancing 1 minute and you're doing singing and then you're doing writing. That's not lack of discipline. Lack of discipline is going, my writing's shit. I don't know what to put because no one will like it. Or I'm really worried what people think of it. Or don't they like it? That's lack of discipline. Discipline is saying, waking up in the morning going, I'm an artist. I'm a creative being. Creativity lives and breathes through me. I create art in my sleep. I am a living, breathing artist where art flows through me. And whatever I write, whatever I sing, whatever I art, that's not a way of saying it. Whatever I art, that is a way of saying it. We make it a way of saying it. We create a way of saying it. We do it. So it's not about being big-headed. That's not what it's about at all. Of course, you criticize in a constructive way. Actually, this could be better by doing it like this. Actually, I need to include more of this, to whatever it is that you're doing. I may need to make it more concise. I need to increase a certain sound or decrease a certain sound or increase a certain colour or decrease a certain colour. And it's like you're always experimenting. You're always adapting. You're always editing. So these elements are not diminished from it. They are in it. And yet, if you know that you are part of creation and the source lives within you, then all that worry and doubt and fear and anxiety and depression, that isn't present when you recognize who you are and you recognize what lives inside of you. And through different art forms, through that versatility, because today we're talking about versatility and mastering the art of creative life, it's, you know, through that versatility, I often create like vision boards as well. So I've got one of these, and it's like, you know, the versatility helps you feel light. So if you're doing only one thing all the time, that can get quite heavy, because you might be doing something and going, oh, this isn't quite working, I'm not quite sure how to do this, and then you sort of bog down. Whereas if you can go, okay, I'll give that a break for a minute and I'll just do something else, and that can actually spark your creative flow again. You know, I talk about trusting the flow, and that's one of my singles as well, Trust the Flow. So it's like, if you're stuck in one area, you can move to another area and actually find some space, you know, find some inspiration. And the ability to apply yourself to different areas as well allows you more freedom of expression. It allows you the chance to reach a wider variety of people. So it might be that some people relate more to your words. It might be that some people relate more to your sounds. It might be that some people relate more to visuals. The more versatile you can be, the more people's hearts you can reach, because you're increasing the opportunity for someone to relate. Does this making any sense? And also, it's just joyful. And again, like I said, if you want to devote yourself to one art form and that's who you are, go for it. Like, I'm not saying don't pick an art form, but all I'm saying is that if you can do many things, like even Einstein used to play, I think, was it violin or something? It's like, you get these geniuses in history and they always do multiple things, because, you know, like Leonardo da Vinci did art, and I think, you know, he did philosophy or different things, I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, they don't just do one thing, they do different things. They may master one thing, but they will also be very good at other things as well. You know, you get certain actors who will also do art, or they'll do singing, or they'll do dancing, or, you know, so it's really, really good to try out different things. And it doesn't matter if you're not as good at one as you are in another. You'll always have things that you might be better at. But the ability to try them out, the ability to see how it goes, is just something that you can have fun with. Yeah. And there will be a music video also coming soon, and that will include some movement as well, a little bit of movement. So I use dancing in my music videos as well. So this is how I use versatility. So if you would like to learn how to be more versatile in your creativity, if you would like to have more flow, more joy, more fun, more happiness, more of all those good stuff, and what we've been talking about, and be able to tap into that source of creative flow, then drop me a message and you can have your free creative clarity call, and we can talk about what it is that you're wanting to create in your life, even if it's just a sense of well-being and happiness. So yes, I deliver workshops as well, finding your voice. So if you're interested in those, just get in touch, and we'll see you soon.